Hey everybody, here let me try to turn this around. I'm in Washington. This is my friendly neighbor, my person that lives upstairs. They're hosting me. I'm going on a walk. I'm gonna turn this around. Good to see you. My subscribers are complex trauma survivors. Yeah, so some of them are abuse survivors, some of them are human trafficking survivors.
Okay, yeah, I think you told me that.
And some of them, hi! Some of them are just everyday average awesome people that are healing from lots of stuff. So, but I figured if I just went for a walk, I could at least update everybody on what's going on.
That's neat. You know where to go, don't you?
I think so. I'll probably just walk that way because I like, wait, wait, should I go that way?
I don't know, follow the sun.
Yeah, that's true. I'll go that way. Thank you. I'll see you later, Garrick.
Bye.
Bye. Hi, everybody. So let's just walk. How are you feeling? I'm, you know, just doing all the things. I'm traveling and I'm out at a very popular time because, you know, it's gonna be sunset soon. So let's just go for a walk. I'm really happy to be here with you. I've missed you too, Willow. I hope it works. There we go. So I've been absent a lot. I was traveling on business and it's a good thing, right? It's a really good thing. I'm like, you know, doing the things that I feel like I'm called to do and getting the word out about just the work we're doing at the foundation. And I'm stopping because I think it was making the Wi-Fi not work, or not Wi-Fi, but just the, you know, the connection. So we're gonna stop here for a second and then I'll continue walking. But yeah, it's a little cold. It's not too bad though. Oh, I'm so glad it's working. So good to see you guys. So anyway, I just wanted to say to you, like, I was traveling on business and doing lots of, you know, awesome stuff, reaching more people, partnering with local human trafficking organizations to sort of see how they're providing in-person support to people, and how my work can inform their work, and how their work can inform my work, like how I can do a better job, right, virtually, and then just how, you know, they can do a better job in person with the stuff that we're doing. So it's a wonderful thing. I'm also working with a team of people and we're writing a publication that is for medical doctors and helping professionals. And we are going to be distributing it through Kaiser Permanente and hopefully Blue Cross Blue Shield, and in making sure that medical professionals are equipped with everything they need to provide compassionate, trauma-informed support to the people that they are administering care to in a way which is not re-traumatizing. And when I say that, what I'm trying to say, and this is the totality of the discussion, and then I'll turn it back around so we can watch the sunset together or something, you know? But what really needs to happen is when a complex trauma survivor, an abuse survivor, a human trafficking survivor, a survivor of any type of difficulty, adverse childhood experiences, when they go to see a doctor or a helping professional, it can turn into a trauma reenactment because there's an uneven power dynamic. We're down here, and then up here is the doctor or the person that's administering care to us. And so we are trapped, unable to sort of escape that situation. And that's a trauma reenactment, because complex trauma is trauma that's interpersonal in nature, and there's an uneven power dynamic, and the ability to get away is not there, either perceived or real. And the medical professionals and helping professionals need to do a better job of empowering the survivors to take really good care of themselves. And they're not gonna learn that on their own. They need help. And so that's what we're doing. So I'm gonna turn the camera around and we're gonna go for a walk. And if it cuts out, then I'll try to pay attention to that. But I just wanted to look at you and just let you know I'm actually really real. I'm here. I know I've been absent, but I was traveling on business, and then I got word that my mother-in-law passed away, and so I drove cross country from Washington State to rural Minnesota and southwestern corner of Minnesota. And I was able to spend some quality time with family and just communicate and hang out with my husband and my in-laws and the extended family. You know, 100 and something of my mother-in-law's closest friends. She was an amazing woman. And I'm sad for my father-in-law because that's his beloved and they were together for 70 years and now he's alone. He has family around him, of course, but can you imagine like losing somebody that you've been together with for 70 years? That's a lot. So anyway, I'm back and I'm going to be traveling this week to go back. So next Monday I'll be home, and so happy to see you guys. I'm going to turn the camera around now and we're going to go for a walk, okay? But tell me how you're doing. Let's walk. Let's walk. Let's walk and watch the sunset together. We'll do this as long as the internet allows us to. Oh, I'm so sorry you're not doing so good, Tracy. Hello, Hunter. Hello to each and every one of you. I've missed you. And I haven't missed you because you haven't been here. You all have been here. I've missed you because I haven't been here. Oh, Wally says work is busy, relationship empty. Oh, I'm so sorry, Wally. Leah says, your husband, how does he help you? Well, I think my husband helps me by being really understanding and compassionate. And I think the biggest thing is that he's patient and kind. I guess that's two things. He's patient and kind. Love is patient, love is kind. I feel very loved by him. He's a lot more patient with me than I am with me. And he's in full support of my healing journey. He wasn't at first because he didn't understand. But I had to help him. I had to help him understand. You know? Stop. Oh, we have cars. Let's not get hit by cars. Here we go. Oops. I guess I better hurry so I don't get hit. But, yeah. So I think the way he helps me the most is by being patient and kind. When I'm struggling, he's extra patient and extra kind. You know? Oh, there's beautiful birds here. Do you hear them? Way different birds here than where I live. So yeah, I stay with this really kind family at an Airbnb named Heather and Garrick. And they have children and a dog. They have 2 properties. The birds are so awesome. Hello, Nexus. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see you. And again, when I say, how are you guys? I've missed you. I'm not insinuating that you haven't been here, because you've all been here. I'm the one who wasn't here. I hope you guys can see what I can see. Sometimes it's like a blinding of light. Hi, Tabby Ba. Hi, Joey. Joey says, I'm not so good this week. I'm blaming myself for a lot of things. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Joey. I go through phases like that as well, where I blame myself for a lot of stuff. I think the most helpful thing to do in those moments, Joey, is to reach out and give those feelings a voice like you just did. And just remind yourself that you're safe now and that how you're feeling is temporary. You know? It's not always easy to remember that. So good to see you guys. Almost all the snow is melted. There's still some snow on the ground. I'm not sure what that means, what you do for love. Oh, Hunter said also, my Camp NaNoWriMo story is another place I can pour my feels. That's awesome. Leah, what do you mean, what you do for love? So I can answer you. Aw, Sharon, it's 33 there. I think it's warmer here. The snow's melted. So it's got to at least be like 40 something or 50. Look at this cute little, what is this, a birdhouse? How cute is this? Look at this. Oh, it's a lending library. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. That's so cool. We don't have those where I live, but you know what we do have? We have stuff that's similar on the side of the road. And it's like pineapples for sale, coconuts for sale, different types of flowers that are for sale. And there's like a little, like a can or like a box with a slit. And it's like, you know, it's on the honor system. So similar, but I guess it's got like an island flavor, you know? Interruption. Sorry about that interruption, you guys. I had a phone call coming in. I had to cancel it. I'm like, hello, don't you know? Don't you know I'm recording? I'm in Washington State. Tabby Ba. So good to see each and every one of you. I know there's only 17 of us here. It's because the other 40 are like, Athena left us. She's not going to be with us anymore. She missed 3 weeks in a row. She's gone. But I'm not gone. I swear. I'm here. Nexus says, oh no, Joey. I'm with you, my friend. We're with you, Joey. We are with you, Joey. Uh-oh. Big old dog. Oh, I guess this is like a... I gotta walk in the street now. There aren't any sidewalks. We're walking towards the trees. No more sidewalks. Oh, thank you, Sharon. You are fantabulous also. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you've been feeling low, Nexus. I'm glad you're doing really good, Poppy. That's so awesome. Am I making you guys dizzy? I hope not. You know how sometimes you can get car sick if it's like too much movement? Hey, we have a sidewalk again. It's a good thing. Here we go. Oops. I tripped. I almost just fell. I better pay closer attention. See how, like, look at the sidewalk right there. Boom. Pixie Painter says, hi everyone. I'm here, but feeling a little lost today. Don't know how to say anything. Just a bit confused. Oh, Pixie Painter. I'm so sorry to hear that. Does it help to know that you're here surrounded by friendlies? We are friendlies. We do our best to make sure that the only people who are here are friendlies. And if they are not friendly with the rest of us friendlies, then we block them so that you can experience only friendlies here. Hey, Lance. So good to see you. Yes, Hunter, we block all potatoes. We certainly do. Sharon says it's a little Blair Witch project-y here with all the trees. Kind of, huh? Should we turn back around? I kind of want to see where this road ends up. Lance says tater tots. Oh, they're stopping for me. Thank you. What nice people. Thank you. That was very nice. Yeah, I kind of want to see where this street goes. Thanks for getting your exercise with me today. It's nice to be out for a walk with all of you. Look at this cool grass. Like, you know what I mean? Like the way the light kind of hits it. Like, look at this. You know what I mean? So pretty. It is very beautiful here. Lots of big, beautiful houses. My goodness. Lovely homes. Yeah. Look how green this is. Very green. Very, very, very green. Spruce. These are spruce, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. More birdies up here. I guess these are a little Blair Witch project-y, huh? Yeah, our mod squad can be called the Potato Mashers. I love it. Pixie Painter, really sorry to hear that you're not feeling well. Let me know how I can provide support for you or be a source of encouragement. I would like that. Hey, there's a basketball court. I love basketball. Anybody keeping track of March Madness? Who won? It's April. I'm assuming it's over. I have no idea who won. I'm sure Gonzaga did pretty good, though. Lance says we can be called the Spud Squeezers. The Mod Squad, Spud Squeezers, Potato Mashers. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Gonzaga did pretty well. I'm here in Spokane, where Gonzaga University is. Ileana, hello. Tater Slayers. I love it. Very green here. Let's go down and look into that valley together. All those trees. It's very exciting. Although there's no sidewalk here. We're just gonna walk. I'm pretty sure this is High Street, if I'm not mistaken. Got lots of twigs. Oh, the final game is next Monday night. Thank you, Joey. You are a plethora of information and I greatly appreciate you. I love basketball. It's probably my favorite sport to play and one of my favorites to watch if I, watch sports, which I normally don't. I'm usually pretty busy working, but if I do watch sports, then I'll watch basketball with my husband. I especially love the NBA Finals, but I do love March Madness because there's a certain spirit that goes along with college sports. It's just like such a wonderful environment just to hear everybody cheering and being supportive. Let's go down and look into this valley, shall we? There's a huge valley over here. We're gonna cross a main street. We're gonna try not to die. Just kidding. There will be no dying. Oh, see, now there's cars coming this way. So we'll wait. We will wait. Here comes these cars now. We're gonna be waiting for a while, you guys. What's for dinner? Is anybody making dinner? Oh no, this is not Hawaii. We are in Washington State. We are in Washington State right now, and it is safe to cross. Check us out crossing a main street. We're going to look down into this big, big valley. Wow. This is beautiful. Can you see what I see? I don't know if you can see it. Hey, Poppy's adulting. Yes, off to heaven. I took a screenshot so that could be like our what do you call it? You know, our thumbnail. It is very beautiful. It's a different beauty than the tropical beauty. I see that. I agree, totally. John Harvey says, I never think it's a good idea to jump out of a perfectly good airplane. Sharon says, Athena, are you in the market for a cell phone stabilizer? If so, I'd like to know more what you would like. Oh, I guess I should be, right? I suppose I should be. They have these things called gimbals. I suppose I should get one of those. Lance says, hey, if, and a big if, the narc seeks therapy, anyone know the first step they would begin with? CBT, question mark? Okay, so this is a really, really, really good question. I'm going to assume, let's just say for, oh, there's snow down there. Can you guys see the snow? So let's just assume that someone who is narcissistically abusive might decide to get some therapy, which, like you said, it's not highly likely, but let's just say it did happen. CBT, or cognitive behavioral therapy, is probably one that would be one of the most helpful modalities because it would get them talking. However, I have heard from helping professionals that it gives the narcissistic person an opportunity to manipulate and to triangulate and to blame shift. And so I don't know that that would be something that would be extremely helpful. Lance says, I've heard it's very tricky. Absolutely. Yes, I have heard the same thing. Are you all talking about Outback Steakhouse? Hello. Now you're speaking my language. Look at, there is some snow right down there. Oh, Sharon. Sharon, okay. Yeah, they have one for cell phones. Oh, Tappy Boss says they learn how to be better narcissists. Wally says counseling? I felt they need to feel pain and wanting to change first. Yeah, it's true. And a lot of people who have highly pronounced narcissistic tendencies do not acknowledge that they experience pain. And so since it is not common for them to acknowledge that they are experiencing pain because they see it as a sign of weakness, it is not common for them to seek out any type of therapy, any therapeutic modality for that matter, unless they have decided that seeking out some sort of therapy would be a way of gaining narcissistic supply. It is beautiful, Sharon, I agree. So gorgeous. Ooh, now we're talking burgers. Outback Steakhouse is delicious. We don't have it where I live. Well, there is one like somewhere on the other side of the island, I think. We used to have one on my side of the island, and then they went away. They went out of business, sadly. Lance says, I like the roll of duct tape and chair technique. Everything except their ears. You're so funny. Ooh, Shy Sharon made chicken chili. Yum. Skylight at Dusk says, scary regarding how narcissists could continue to manipulate the situation with counseling. I know, it is scary. Patty Nolan says, hi, Athena. I'm Pixie Painter's husband. We listen to you together so I can understand more to help her throughout the good and bad day. Hi to all. Oh my gosh. That's amazing, Patty. You are a hero. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Hey, Nora. I'm back. Yes, I've been missing. I know. Yes, I've been traveling, Nora. I was traveling on business, and then I got the call that sadly my mother-in-law passed away. And so Skylight at Dusk says, Patty Nolan, do you have any brothers? Yeah, so sadly I got the call that my mother-in-law had passed away, and so while I was traveling here on business, I couldn't get a decent flight. I couldn't get a decent flight to southwestern corner of Minnesota. It was going to cost like $2,000, which, hello, I cannot afford. And hello, Shannon. And so I drove. I rented a car and I drove from Washington State to Minnesota. Oh, Nora, I didn't mean to worry you. So good to see you, Shannon. So wonderful to see you. Hi, Kara. Yeah, there's probably like 20 or 30 people that are still out there that are like, we're not going back. Athena's gone. I hope they come back. I hope they get the replay, you know, and then they're like, oh, she's back. Joey says, do you, Athena, find it hard to accept compliments and praise? I have a few people tell me how proud they are of me for the great work I have done over the last 2 years. And I am a very hard time. You're having a very hard time. Yes. Yes, Joey. Most definitely, I have a hard time. You all, I want to watch the sunset, but I don't want to walk back in the dark in a neighborhood that I'm not extremely familiar with. So we're going to turn around now, and we're going to walk back, and I'm going to answer Joey's question. So, Shannon O'Brien, how are you feeling? It's so wonderful to see you. So we're going to walk back now. And let's cross this main street while we can. Oops. Yay! Yay! Okay. Sorry if it's gonna be like, you know, difficult with all of the bouncing. We'll just look up at the blue sky, shall we? So, Joey, I have a story for you, Joey. Let's talk about accepting compliments. And one of the things that I remember very vividly, this is probably about 4 years ago, maybe it was a little over 4 years ago. And I had already started the YouTube channel. And sorry, I just want to make sure I don't have a sidewalk. Oh, look at this cute little dog. So I had already started the YouTube channel. And during one of the YouTube videos, someone gave me a compliment. Like, they said something about, oh, Athena, you look really really beautiful tonight or something like that. Right? Sorry, I'm a little out of breath because I'm walking uphill. Time to get in shape, Athena. Seriously. Okay, so they gave me a compliment in the middle of, let me switch hands. There we go. So they gave me a compliment in the middle of the broadcast. And this is a little embarrassing to say, but hello. I mean, who's gonna judge me? There's 5,000 of you guys here on this channel. I highly doubt you're gonna judge me. If you do, whatever. But Joey, you might have been there actually. When they gave me the compliment, I actually lost my bladder. And it's a hard thing to admit and sort of grasp. But I did. I was so frightened or caught off guard by the compliment. And since part of my grooming in my exploitation and abuse was that I would receive compliments for the way I looked, that I think receiving the compliment in my subconscious mind was likely seemed to be a precursor to further trauma, sexual abuse, sexual exploitation, something, right? Domestic servitude, even just further psychological abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse, just further manipulation. So if we find ourselves struggling to receive compliments, there's two things to keep in mind, Joey. I might need to slow down. Walking uphill at the same pace that I'm walking downhill isn't working too good. Would you believe that I've done a couple half marathons and a whole complete 26.2 marathon? And I can't even walk. It's like, really? So, two things are coming into play in my own personal lived experience if you're struggling with compliments. Number one, it could be conditioning. Your subconscious mind is guessing that the compliment is a prerequisite or precedes further abuse and trauma, or, and it doesn't have to be one or the other, it doesn't have to be or, it can be and. Deep down, we don't believe that we deserve the compliment, because as per John Bradshaw, we may be living with toxic shame and therefore be shame bound. And receiving compliments feels unsafe to us because it contradicts the inner critic and it contradicts the toxic shame. Hello, look at this cute little kid. So there's two things that come into play. Is that helpful, Joey? Someone's dog is like not happy that I'm walking by. or they're very excited because they smell my previous, during my travels, I was playing with my friend's dogs. A golden retriever and a rescue hound. So, and that was in Montana somewhere. So I think that dog that was just barking at me must smell those two other dogs. That's very possible. So, is that helpful, Joey? Of course, it could be a lot more complex than that too, Joey. It could be the implications of the compliment, like something's going to be expected of you. Or is it a frenemy situation where they're complimenting you only to say something to the contrary behind your back? It just depends. It can be a lot more complex than toxic shame and conditioning. This is really beautiful. I hope you guys can see what I see. Glad we could go on this walk together. We're gonna get back on the sidewalk now. Sorry. My phone was ringing. I had to send it to voicemail. Jeffrey Sherman says women can be very dangerous emotionally and psychologically too. Oh, heck yes, they can. Hello. Nexus says, agree. Poppy's mission. Athena being too hard on herself. I would be the same. You're doing marvelous, girl. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, Kira says, so can men. Heck yes. Oh my gosh. So beautiful, you guys. Joey says, it's someone who has took the coaching course and they mean well, but I just don't want to let them down when I have a setback. Oh, Joey, if they've taken the coaching course, I assume that you mean trauma recovery coaching, then I find it difficult, if not impossible, to believe that you could ever let them down. You know, they're just cheering you on. They're an unconditional means of support. I'm hoping. That would be my best guess. You know? Yeah, they will understand. I'm so grateful for this group also. And I'm grateful for sidewalks. Oops, let's hurry up, shall we? That way we don't get hit by a car. I gotta show you guys my cute little boots. Aren't they cute? They keep me very warm. Oh, you guys. My husband is actually calling me, and I think I need to take that. His 93-year-old father is all alone after losing his beloved, and I'm not certain that everything is okay. He doesn't normally call. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna sign off. I love you guys. I miss you. And I will see you when I'm